Well, the road opened Sunday, and today is Tuesday. And I was wondering what this place was going to be like. And it's not too bad as far as hunt pressure. But we've got a little compound over there. I've had one other camper on the way in. Usually off here to the left is all filled in, that big field up there. It's one heck of a little compound there. Horse trailer, lots of wall tents. My guess is they're not from Colorado. I think I saw a yellow license plate on that maroon truck there. This is one reason I need to invest in a chainsaw. Since it's only been open for a few days, there's a lot of trees that fall across the trail routinely. I can probably squeeze by that, but there's a good chance that I may have to pull one out of the way here. To drive up on the side here. So made it up here. I ran into 3 muzzle loader hunters that were on their way out just on the road. They told me that just a little ways down the road there's some trees that are blocking it, and they also said that there's a fire right out here, and I see it. It's in the closure area, but I believe that's a new area. We're going to look just to the right of that telephone pole out there. It's a little hazy. Man, I hope we don't get another raging forest fire, because I don't think that area on that hillside has been burned yet. So made it here, no roadblocks, and nobody's camped anywhere around here. We're 5 miles from that last camp where there was all those, the horse trailer and the whatchamacallits, all the wall tents, which is good. So that still means that this area is mostly untouched and undisturbed by hunters. It's hot out, probably just going in a t-shirt. One thing I didn't have in the last video was my tree stand, my harness, and the strap. So things have gone up in weight. We're probably pushing upper 40s with this setup here, with the tree steps, the tree stand, the trail cameras, my camera, the one that you guys are watching right now. It's exactly noon. Not bad for leaving at 9:30. We're all set. Tree steps, tree stand, harness, 2 sandwiches, 1.5 liters of water, too much clothes because it's hot out. Camera in reach. Phone releases on my wrist. Bow is right there. Feels good. Feels pretty balanced. These are my inReach tracks. You can see over here the little triangle. I'm already super close to those red flags. That's where I had all the cameras, and that's also where I'll be hunting. And this little route here, where my thumb is, that's where I came in about 13 days ago. So my easy hike in has taken somewhat of a turn. I gotta go through all this, like straight through. There's not much down this way. I had the tendency to keep circling to the left around deadfall like this, and I'm getting off course, quite a bit off course. So I gotta stay true to course and pick my way through here. I think I see remnants of some sort of game trail, but in that direction about 1/4 mile is all I gotta go. I made it back up here. Took just under an hour. My pack is off. Feels like I'm floating. And I'm going to head back over to this wallow. And I'm going to put this camera back up. And see what we get. Well, not much activity. This hasn't been disturbed in a long time. We've got some tracks coming in from this side. Now there's an elk track right there. Here's some deer. Let's check down here. Yeah, this area hasn't been touched. Up in the tree, the wallow is 32 yards that way. Even though I don't have a bull tag. That little green area there is where I saw most of the cows. The next place I saw most of the cows was coming this way, and they were going right through there. I had a camera right about there, but it was a super narrow angled like camera. Didn't have much of a field of view. So I've already taken a bunch of ranges all the way out to 40 yards, all 20 in here, and there's 30, 40, and God, I don't think I need to shoot anything further than 40. 40 gets me up to right about there. I mean, most likely they're going to filter this way if they come in up high and go out that natural funnel there and head downhill. Their goal is to get to the bottom of this hill, because that's where the water is, and that's probably where the best grass is still at the low drainage where the moisture has been. Sun's still up for another 20-30 minutes. I want to see what happens the rest of the season now that that fire's out. So I'm up on this ridgeline, and this is where I'm going to hang out for a while, slowly walking back. So I can hear down both sides into this drainage off to the left, and I'm right here at a ridge line, and I can also hear down off to the right. Just see if anything's bugling. Just seeing if there's any hunters that are bugling. Didn't see very many hunters on the way in. Super hazy out tonight. It's not smoke though. I don't smell any smoke at all. I think my truck is just down over the hill that way. It's on the other side of that clearing. This is a pretty sweet view here. The elk over there. All that area there is this whole side of the mountain I'm showing you is all in the closure area. Made it back safe and sound. Piece of cake coming out with that light backpack. It was so quiet up there. It was quietest I've ever heard in a long time. Being in the city, there's constant noise. There's nothing. Like there's not even a whisper of a breeze. But no bugles at all. 10 after 7 right now. But I'm not giving up on this spot yet. I'm going to leave those cameras up for another month or two and see what's on them. I have that extra variable of that forest fire that doesn't give me accurate information on what those cameras show. Basically it shows a group of elk coming through once a month, not once every 5 to 7 days. That's what I'm looking for, is a pattern, is a route. That's what I got in Wyoming. Another thing that I want is location. I can do a day hunt here. I'm going to take a slow drive out. I was coming in here like I was a Baja racer. Now it's time to just go slow. See if I see anything. A lot of times I'll see moose. Haven't seen a bear. So I disconnected the sway bar for the drive out, and it is a big difference. The truck still rocks a little bit, but it's so much smoother. Like, see this little ditch we're just going over? Holy cow. The sway bar on, you would have been hearing my head bang against the side of the truck. Got the ditch lights going. You can see them off to the right and left. Not really for this tight of a trail. When we get out there a little bit further, it'll open up and those ditch lights will kind of light up what's hanging out on the side of the road, so you don't hit a deer or an elk, porcupine.